Hello. Right, so today I have started working over here. I noticed that my plazas could actually be turned into the medium plaza. So I thought I would change those. So I put the small plazas down the side and then there'll be a bit of a zigzag coming through here. And I've put another weaver over here. I'll fill that up. I'm not sure what my population is like. It's not bad. And immediately being raided. Ah, lovely. By a position where I have no soldiers. So let's change what we're doing. I'll get my soldiers to come over here and hopefully they've got bows and can just sit on the other side of the wall, and any raiders who want to come down here will have to fight the lookout tower, which I might upgrade these ones actually. Oh yeah, here we go. Definitely, they will definitely be worth upgrading. Probably need to rebuild these while I'm here. Oh, I think my soldiers are actually just going out. Yeah, they're up here. Interesting tactic. I guess they can't shoot over this wall and land hits directly on these guys. Maybe I'll move the... it seems like they're figuring it out alright. I'm not too worried about that. Let's see if I can grab them though and bring them a bit closer. I wonder if there are raiders at the other wall as well, or if they're just here. Let's return them to barracks and go have a look. Get this upgraded as well. Might as well just upgrade all the towers. We're definitely entering the part of the game where raids are quite large. Can be very lethal. But back to what I was doing here. Last time I stripped out some of the trees in a bit random and I've plonked down some oak trees in between. A lot of this actually got stripped out for some reason. This sort of V-shaped area got a lot of its trees removed. So I might have to put some more trees back in there. But I've put another weaver here. I'm hoping that I can just have a lot of these clothes, linen clothes being produced and use them as a trading good. I was going to put a park in here. Maybe I still can, but I really need to get rid of this clay pit and then I can finish out how I want to have this road come in. It's probably going to have to do a bit of a zigzag. Probably come straight up and then I might have another garden or something there. Now, I moved some of my rat catcher zones before as well. So hopefully all of these houses are inside this rat catcher near the market. Some of these houses will be inside the zone of this rat catcher, which is actually going to be for sort of protecting the food. And then there's a rat catcher, I think this one here, and the Fletcher is looking after sort of the other market, the first market. And then this rat catcher is looking after the grain, which I probably could move that out of this area. Like this industrial zone, kind of all of it is not the best. So I probably can start moving a lot of that around because I'm kind of getting a bit more settled in where things are. All those towers seem like they're getting upgraded. Gold is looking pretty good at the moment. And my people is looking pretty good. I kind of want to put some more people on the builders, but 10 out of 15 must mean that it's okay, I'm assuming. I'm assuming it means, because they're not all builders, that we're not utilizing all the allocated builders. I'll just sink some of the gold into the plazas. And the altar, I guess that was upgraded, right? It was a shrine before and now it's an altar. Kind of an odd place to have that, but the desirability... it doesn't look like that's really affected the desirability too much. So why do I have rats? Shouldn't the rat catcher be looking after that? I could probably move... Let's see, I could move this garden here. I'll just relocate because there's not a lot of point in destroying things like gardens. Put it down there for now. And what I'll try and do is get some of these houses over here lined up better onto this, into the circle of the market. But now where can I put this apiary? Down here would be good. Let's put it, I mean, if I put it here, it's a bit far away and there's no obvious place for it to get honey from. I kind of want to put it in someone's backyard, you know. It would be good if I could do that. There must be a building that lets me overlap it somewhere. Maybe I'll just put it here at the edge of the field. We'll cut down that tree. Hopefully it'll look okay. What's this? What is that? Was that the apiary? Oh, it didn't have an upgrade on it, did it? Can I find another apiary? Apiary? Can they be upgraded? I didn't think they could. No, I don't know what that icon was. Okay, so let's get these houses. I want to pull these houses back a bit. I think I'll leave that school there because that's kind of fun. Let's put this house. Maybe that's... I want to maybe bring that hedge fence along though. So do I need to move some of these other houses first? Kind of annoying. Self-inflicted pain. I should have probably just put these houses down in the right place in the beginning. So once this house is moved, though, I can shift this one up. Then I can shift this one here. Actually, there'll be no room for like a path or anything, so I need to find... Is this a path? Oh, okay. I can at least... Can I put a house across by one? No. Well, that sucks. What can I put here? See, there will be no access. The access will have to be on the very far side. Can I put a plaza? Where is plaza? Invalid. What's there? Is it just... I think that's the water. Right along that house is the water's edge, so I may have to get rid of a row of houses so that I can put down some decorations and some paths. How's this going? I wonder if I can put another clay pit to accelerate that one. Oh no, okay. It's got to be really on it. Yeah, get some of these houses moved about. This one here. Slope too steep. Flatten that out. I'll move the house and I'll extend the hedge fence and I'll probably bring it right up to the school. The school probably actually needs to be moved back because of this weird like overlap. But yeah, look at this. So if I can be making more linen clothes, they're definitely a good seller. I probably want to stop stocking beer. I guess there was only a bit in there. And I don't mind selling these clothes. They're really good, really easy to make, and a really good source of gold. And especially now that I've got another weaver and they're all making clothes, which is good. And even this little field over here I've got set to do some flax. Might push that crop up, I'm not sure. Yeah, as I move it about, it changes. So if I get it on a bit for flax, flax is kind of the main thing I want to get out of this. And then it will be a bad yield for the grains though. I need to move this house. This house is run down. Something look a little off about this school to you. It is not level at all. It's pretty funny. I'm not sure that these fields are actually being used. I didn't see any crops growing in there. Everything's really getting upgraded through here. Spent a lot of planks to upgrade the small plazas. I'm probably actually on track to getting upgraded again. I just need to get a theatre and then upgrade this trader, which is that what it was? Trading center, which is this, right? The trading post upgraded. But I need some more planks. Yeah, so planks are a bit of a bottleneck for me at the moment. The sawmill actually didn't have any people in it. And why is it unable to work? They have heavy tools. I wonder why is the storage full? That might be the issue. Where do my planks get stored? Wood planks in the stockyard, and I can't upgrade the stockyard again. I probably need to build some more stockyards. So maybe I really don't want them to be anywhere near, because I think they... Oh, I thought they would affect the desirability, but they don't. I could actually put one... I want to put it there. I need to keep a little gap around this. Well, I don't need to. I want to, because there's some houses there that only have access out the back because of this new fence that's been put in here. So yeah, I think I will actually put a stockyard here. It's kind of on the edge of town, unless that's in a market zone. Ooh, that's prime real estate. I don't think I can put it there. I'm going to move this house, actually. This house, this is the most broken house. Do a little alleyway, and hopefully that clips into there, clips into the zone. I'll move this homestead, and then I'll be able to pull this one that's closest to the Plaza Road back. And maybe once this clay pit is gone, I'll be able to put a stockyard in here. But for now anyway, I definitely need some more stockyards. I could put them up against the wall. It could be an interesting place to have them. The road's a bit in the way there. Maybe if I get rid of this road. Go stockyard. I mean, that's just kind of asking for problems, right? If raiders manage to breach the wall, then they're just immediately able to steal things. Put that road back. Let's put it up over here then. Yeah, up here should be fine. This is kind of out of the way. I'll put 2 in because it seems like just everything is out of storage. I'm out of storage capacity for everything. But do I even have enough people? It seems like I've got a good amount of workers. I'm just getting rid of the sick people, put them into the labor force and replace them with healthy workers. Hopefully this abandoned house here can now be moved into, because these are all getting pushed back. And I'll place down the road I want, which I'll put a seat at the end. And then we'll do a plaza road. And invalid. So that is water there. There's no way I can get anything in there. So I'll carry this along. I'll bring the school back, because I think the fence definitely should line up a bit better, you know, like I think it needs to be pushed back one. Maybe I can put a statue or something out in front on either side and give it a little courtyard thing. And then probably on the other side, I think I'll have to ditch one of these houses so that I can, maybe I'll put the bakery over here, because I want to put a path coming down that can connect to the back of these houses. Maybe I need to put some gardens or something down this side as well so that the desirability here goes up. Just immediately spend all the planks and gold getting these upgraded. I do feel a little bit out of control. Having access to gold like this just lets me upgrade things immediately. And we're being raided. 35 raiders. Oh, they're actually really far away. Oh, okay. I'm going to just place down these towers. So the first one I need to count because I've upgraded it. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And then every tower after that I can just place on the edge of the circle. That looks like it's there. There and there. And we'll go and get the army, but remember I've got to bring them out somewhere. It'll be somewhere along here. Otherwise before what they were doing is standing inside and then walking around the gate and then trying to come back. Yeah, it'd be good to just get all these towers put in, even as a deterrent or a way to lower the amount of raiders before they get into the town. Wonder if I can prioritize these and get them built before this raid is actually over. That'd be quite funny. That would be really disheartening if you were a raider smacking on a wall and then you see guard towers just being built on the other side. I think they're being attacked by a boar there. Oh yeah, a bear has come to maul one of my soldiers. Well, that was good. They didn't break through. Who's that? Is this one of my guys? He's chasing them down. Eesh. And let's go and check the other walls. See if there was any raiders. Did they come through this way? They didn't break any of these fences, so they probably didn't get through there. And I don't see any bodies, so they most likely didn't come from that way either. Is this my soldier? Oh man, he took a weird way going home. Also, there's a giant rock here. How did I not know about this? I'll be able to send... Oh, okay, that's a bit further down from where the wolf den is. So the wolf den's on... I think this hill? Where am I? Here's my mining camp. Over on the right side. Then there is a bit of a hill Yes, this hill here. This has all the ore on it. And up on the back of this is the wolf den. And then, okay, yep, on the next hill over, all the rock. Probably also a lot of iron and gold and coal and things. And we'll set these 2 stockyards to be upgraded. We've got the gold, so might as well do it. Seems like people are not being replaced. I wonder what's happened with this house, why no one wants to live in it. I guess it's filled with poo. It's a broken house filled with poo. Why would anyone want to live in it? Let's see if I can move this bakery maybe. What can I move first? And where does this market zone extend to? Do you reckon I can get maybe another house? Let's move this one. Maybe like that. I don't think I can do anything about below here. Like, it just seems like nothing will want to be built on that. Oh, I might be able to get a road in, at least. I'll try a road. And by a road, I mean plazas. Huh, so I can't build plazas, but I can build a wall. It might be that the terrain is being funny there. If I... Let's see if I can just grab the edge and try and lift just that edge up out of the water. These houses are all pretty badly clustered together. I should put a well down here as well. Let's see, well. Do I put a well here? That would be like in the road. I think I don't want it in the road. That's the only thing. What if I put it by the wall? By the wall's not too bad. How about here? And then I'll fill in the other side. Let's just, in the beginning, place some oak trees. And then I like the maple tree. Okay. So I can't fill up any of this kind of area by the pond. Pond's really screwing me over. Do you think I could put a fisherman in the pond? Where is he? Fishing shack. Oh, I could put a fisherman. It's actually a really big bonus. 250% bonus for fishing production. That's, I'm gonna do that. That's kind of silly, but I just need a place to put him. He might have to come down here. Yeah. So he'll be at the bottom of the housing. So I need a road to come down somewhere. I wish they would just hurry up and get rid of this clay. Seeking tools. I wonder if I need to buy some tools then. Does this guy have tools? He's got stone. He doesn't want to buy... He wants to buy baskets. I can sell him baskets. I'm not going to sell him the logs. I actually don't want to stock logs. Oh, I don't have any. That's okay. Yeah, I want to make sure I have a good stock, or a good supply of logs, so that I can be turning them into firewood and planks. My firewood is looking suspiciously low, so I might need some more firewood splitters. Also, how is my logs so high if I haven't been managing my work camps? There's a really good chance that my work camp areas are just like completely empty. And what's happened? Everyone's unhappy. No shoes, of course. We would be unhappy with no shoes. Yeah, I'm surprised that the work camps didn't run into like issues of being empty. Now, Let's check. Do I have pelts? No, not really got any pelts. So I'll buy some shoes then. Let's, man, I've just suddenly hit a very bad time. I was going to buy stone, but I think the shoes are really kicking everyone's ass. We'll go buy shoes. And I guess I'll need to focus on building some more barns. What's this guy's? He wants to buy tools. He wants to sell me pelts for a ridiculous 12 gold. Yeah, the barns are producing pelts, just not heaps of them. Let's see if I can... I'll just kind of spread them out through here, I think. I'm guessing that where these trees are, the fodder is going to be terrible there. This must already be in the fodder menu, right? If I go to grazing. Yeah. So is that linked? It's not really linked to fertility, or it looks like it is linked to fertility, but you get a different color, or you get like a different percentage when you're on the barn. No. Everything's going wrong. Hopefully I can get these barns built, transfer some cows over, and then make a lot of pelts. Pelts are really, really important. Also, what is this? Eaten by animals? What animals? How did a deer get inside this fence? Where's the hunter? You there. Maybe that's why I never saw any crops growing here, because there's just a deer eating everything. How did it get in though? Also, what's up with this wall? Please fix the wall. Defense. Place a fence. Yeah, so these deer here I bet are chomping on everything I don't want them to. I'll move this hunter over as well. We'll try and wipe them out. I might need some more crops as well. Going low on the food store, so let's expand my crops. Gonna get rid of this fence. And place down some max-sized crops. 12 by 12. 12 by 12 and another. I could actually just wall these deer in. I kind of know where they are. Get a fence. So build a little fence around here. Oh yeah, what I'll do, I'll bring the fence all the way over here. And then go down and link up with the water here. Maybe I need to do this actually. And then we'll put in some gates, because I know my people are still harvesting trees and things in this area. And then I'll get rid of this wall as well. Or this fence. So I finally got the deer in this little cutout killed. I brought the hunter over here and shot them all specifically. It seems like the deer actually somehow that were outside this zone are now inside here. Don't know how that happened. But this means that I've got two hunters who are just in here shooting those deer until they're all gone. placed down 3 extra crop fields, so 2 of them are already going. And they just got started. They need to get rid of some rocks and weeds and things, and then the 3rd one will be going. Hopefully this can give me a better food supply. I've got 2 extra barns now, fully-ish operational. They've got cows. I can probably assign some more herdsmen. I don't want to go too far into my labor pool. And what I've been doing is sending some explorers, and they're still going, exploring out over this way. And I wanted them to get all the way around the map. We found some wolves up here. My soldiers have just come to murder them. And while they're over here, I'll send them to kind of finish up and see if there's any bears or wolves in the area I can't see. Because what I'm thinking is I don't want to just keep expanding this one area. I want to try and make like another town, another separate area. And I want to try some new styles of roads and plazas. Because the plazas give you a bonus, but it doesn't seem like it's much. And it doesn't seem like it's worth using them as a road when I could be getting a road bonus and taking up less space. So maybe there's some other trick I can do to still get a bonus for desirability, but also get a road bonus. What's this? Boar. I don't really want them fighting boars. Boars are a good food source and not really aggressive like wolves. I'll bring them over to this hill over here, and then if there's no wolves, I'll just dismiss them. I'll go back to town. Wolves seem to be on hills. Actually, I could send them while they're here, while I've got them out and about. Oh, this was the banner. It's quite far away. I was gonna send them over to the wolves up here, but I'll send them back, let them rest and get healed, and then I'll bring them up to that wolf den when I remember. So for now, we're still kind of waiting on this clay pit. I keep running into issues of not having enough people. So that's going to have to be put on hold again. And the clay pit is holding up everything else down here. And getting this waterside, lakeside area cleaned up is what's preventing me from cleaning up over here. Because I need to move some of these things around. Some of these houses and the bakery. So that I can start moving these houses around. And yeah, so with this road, what I was thinking is, instead of using the plaza like this, maybe it's better to do something like this, but put roads on either side. So it depends how far the desirability bonus extends out to. But if it was like 2 roads and then a lot of desirable things in the middle, you could use that as a main road instead of this. And I think that would probably work better. Or even if it was 1 road with a lot of gardens placed along the side. I think this is a lot of space to be investing desirability bonuses in, when you could be just like consolidating it a bit better and building parks, like bigger, more square places, but not taking up this huge road space, and then actually having roads that will give them the bonus for movement. Oh, I can upgrade the trading post. I will do that. Oh, I can't use it while it's upgrading? That's weird. Maybe not weird, but annoying. That's part of getting the town center upgraded. I still need a bigger population, about 100 more people. And then I need a theater and a lot of gold. And I think by the time I'm there, I should probably have a 3rd market. I don't see why I shouldn't have a 3rd market. Doing about 142 gold from both those markets monthly. That's not too bad. A lot of stuff seems like it's halted or having issues that don't seem to be resolved ever. Like I've got a lot of waste in these buildings. Maybe I just need another compost jar, but I've got rats here and they've been there for a long time. Yeah, the way it's all spaced out, I just need to move these houses. This could have all just been sort of placed better. I think if you place, let's have a look at this. I'm going to click on the rat catcher, this one. Now the circles are overlapping too much, and then here it's really close. So I think if I had placed the circles of the rat catchers and the markets better, like instead of having two markets meeting like this, where it's just right on their outer edges, if I had done them maybe a bit more offset and had a very small overlap, I could have more markets in a more densely packed town to generate more gold. So and that's what I kind of want to do if I build up on the other side of the water. Actually, on this side of the water, I could do a similar thing. This pond's, or this lake, this is more like a pond, and the other side's more like a lake. It's not very big. But yeah, I want to build a different style on the same map and have it contribute to the same town. Ooh, ooh, look at this. Look at this big crazy building. I must have seen this before, but again, what I was saying with the different models, I don't think I've seen this specific kind of building. It looks so out of place, surrounded by all these small little sort of little factory buildings. I didn't even notice, but there is a raid going on. These guys are pretty stupid. They keep getting real close to the wall, and I guess this kind of wall defense actually works really well. They're managing to break through the fence, but once they get close to the wall, the towers are just taking them out. Yeah, see this one here, it's got pretty good overlap. It's getting just a couple of them. And yeah, it manages to drive them away. They don't want to keep bonking on the wall and getting killed, and then once they've gone, villagers just come and repair the wall. So yeah, using that 12 tile separation and just placing them down along the wall is working really well. I am still struggling, I think, for pelts. Pelts are pretty bad right now, and that's affecting everything in the supply chain. I've got a lot of heavy tools now. I could sell those heavy tools. I'm actually managing to keep my gold pretty high. Like, I know I'm definitely not making enough gold from the taxes, but I'm making enough gold through selling linen clothes. So I'm really glad I put another weaver on and planted a lot of flax. It's definitely paying off. I don't think I've done really anything much else since I last checked in. One thing I have been doing is over here, I just placed this stuff down. So I've got a wall, I've placed down a stockyard and a storehouse, so it'll be a warehouse. And I've got 3 houses, a forager and a fishing shack. I should just upgrade this, shouldn't I? There's no point in not upgrading it. Basically, I'm going to try and start another settlement. So I'll try some of my new ideas over there while also maybe trying them along here. Like, it'd be cool to put something along the waterfront. I'll try that now, actually. Let's get a road, because I want to use these cobble roads. So I can probably pull the road back from the edge, I think. I don't think there's much point in trying to run it right along the edge. And you would lose all these like reeds and flaxy looking things trying to cover that up. Could just come along here. try and get a curve. It's probably not going to curve. Maybe I'll try and hold this like 45° all the way along. Do a bit of a curve here. I'm most likely going to have to flatten this hill. Yeah, I really don't like that I can't control the road structure too much. If anyone knows something I'm doing wrong, like maybe I need to hold a button to have it curve and straighten more how I want it. But I'll sort of work to this for now. Thought that was some kind of voodoo statue. Kind of looks like it. I think what I'll do is maybe like either like a row of houses and then some farms behind it and then more buildings, more houses. Or I'll bring the roads right up to the farms right up to the road and then start the houses behind it, and I'll just go along this whole thing. Maybe I'll leave this hill because there's a lot of trees growing there and leave it as a sort of a forestry area. Like with what the work camp is doing. I guess that this area is so big. They're just not managing to cut down all the trees before they can grow back, so leaving it in the zone is not... Leaving it alone here is not detrimental, but it is actually covering a lot of water. Maybe that's not the best place to have that. These roads though, horrible. Please create some kind of better road system that lets us determine the curve. Having it do all this wiggly crap is kind of annoying. Like I like a good wiggly road, but I hate that it just sort of does what it wants. I'm probably gonna... This isn't too bad. When I place down some buildings though, I'm most likely going to replace the road. It'd be good to get a forager as well. Even a hunter in this spot. We could leave this like, this forest could be fenced off. Maybe I can do that. Maybe I can use these nice fences. Fence off a forest, keep some deer inside of it. Use it as a work camp area and a hunting area. And I might also be able to put a forager. Forager's probably better out over here though. There's medicinal roots, greens. I don't think putting a forager in this forest would really be any good. Maybe I should use these wrought iron fence. Build some kind of forestry sanctuary thing. All I really need to do is build a theatre and then sell a lot of these clothes. Nice. Yeah, so like every time a merchant comes, I'm able to basically take all their money. Let's build a theatre then. Where's the theatre? A theatre. Ooh, I could put it like right in the middle. Look, the desirability bonus is so... The zone that it takes up is massive. Okay, I'll move the flagpole then. We've got one over there, nothing really over here. Where can I put it? There. Let's prioritize that, and then I'll put the theatre in the back here. I'll upgrade that well, just in case the theatre decides to catch on fire. Also, have I been making glass this whole time? I have. I'll finally put someone in the apothecary then. Let's go with two. Two for now. There should be enough of all that other stuff to get it going. And then the theatre. Oh no, it doesn't fit. I'm gonna have to move the well, but I've already started upgrading it. Yeah, so I'm having these problems with rats. And I don't know why. Okay, now I know why. There was no rat catcher. So I'm doing pretty bad on my population and not controlling it well enough. I just need some immigrants to show up, fill out the jobs. If I sell this trader my clothes, I'll basically have no clothes in the town stock, but I'll have an absolute mountain of gold. 6,000 gold. I think that's the most gold I've ever had in one time. And a lot of it's going to go into the theater, and then once the theater's built, I can just try and rush the upgrade. Oh no, I need like 400 people or something to do the town center upgrade. How can I get more people? I wonder if... Do you remember those warnings that pop up and say like build schools to attract more people to your town? I wonder if I just build a couple more schools. Maybe the theater will attract more people. Stuff like that is probably what needs to happen. Let's move this well. I think I only need to move it a little bit. If I move it too close, it might be too close to that other well and not get a good bonus. Can I put it somewhere out here? Also, no arborist? Yeah, I'm definitely not doing good on the people. I could probably take some people away from probably soldiers. I like having a little army ready to go. Miners, I probably don't need so many, and farmers I can probably do without. Yes, there we go. Getting a theater. I've been trying to rebuild this house for ages, and they just can't do it. I feel like I'm witnessing the collapse of this town. I'm trying to grow too quickly. So let's wait for that theater to get built. I'll go have a look at what's going on the other side of this lake. Yeah, about as much as I'd expect. A whole lot of nothing. It's all just like logs as well to build this stuff, which is real interesting. They should be able to just come over here, chop down all the trees. You know what? This is what that wagon's for. This thing. I guess actually like a lot of the stuff that's in there is not ideal, but if I bring it over here, then they'll have a storage facility to put all their stuff in, because I think, yeah, like the stockyard can't hold some of the stuff they need, and the storehouse isn't built yet. And let's have a look. Wow. So did we just accept 16 people and it's still not enough to fill out laborers? Oh, I feel like it's not going to work out. I think I will be quite disappointed if I can't make this town work, because it started so well. And I've got the walls and the towers already set up. Wow, okay, so the theater just got built. Immediately as it got built, it was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Possibly these ones here, so 8 and 9. 10. 10 of these buildings. I think they must all be like shelters. Oh no, some of them were homesteads. They all just decided they were ready to be upgraded all at the same time. That auto upgrade, man, that's kind of a bad thing, I think, because now we're chucking planks and gold into so many buildings all at once. I guess there's a lot of resources in the theater, but man, to just chuck it all in there at once is kind of crazy across multiple buildings. I mean, hopefully these buildings don't decide to become abandoned because they're not desirable. And also, if it'd be really good if it just attracted a boatload of people, so I can get some more people. That's really what I need right now. I'm trying to get this little thing going over here as well, but it doesn't seem like it's really taking off. And as I say that and come over here, it is taking off. Let's get a well. I'll put the well down by the water. Hopefully that'll give us a good bonus. 71, 72%. The fishing shack, I'll try and scoop up that shoal. Oh, for some reason it's 200 there. It's better to have it here actually without being over the shoal. And then Forager's zone is actually really big. If I put it like this, I can get these hawthorn bushes over here. So I just need the well to get built, and I mean all of these walls need to get built. But that is actually starting to come along quite well. This wall is sort of temporary, just to keep raiders off it while it gets established. And I might try and flatten out these hills. There's 2 hills either side, which, yeah, I think I will flatten those out. There's a bit of iron in them though. Let me change to this. So there's 1 iron here. There's a coal. A lot of resources in that bit of a mountain. But I can flatten out this hill. And there's a coal there. Flatten out this one. It's got 1 clay. There's some more up here. Gold and iron. And then this looks like it's probably good for farmland. It's nice and green. So we'll just leave that and see how it goes. I've got a lot of messages up here saying that buildings are abandoned. This is the condemned building. I think I'll just destroy this, to be honest. It's never coming back. Rats. I don't know why we've got rats. We should not have rats. There is a rat catcher. These houses are in the zone. I think these 2 houses here are the only ones that should have rats, because they're not anywhere near a rat catcher. I might move them. They're at 76 and 64, so if I move it into that spot, it'll just immediately go broken. But I don't want there to be rats anymore. Let's have a look. It's really hard to tell which zone you're clicking on. So if I move this one over a bit, it'd be better if I actually shuffled the houses around a bit more. This rat catcher zone is pretty bad though. I am mostly concerned and interested about building this side up though. I think I've not given up so much, but I've decided that the way I was doing that plaza road, totally not worth it. Seems like it's worth it because you get a good bonus, but in reality, it kind of sucks. It takes up so much space. So much space for not much reward. Also to note, this little graveyard is not quite full. This is only 6 by 12 size graveyard. So not many people have actually died in this game yet. And it's quite a big town, generating quite a lot of gold, I think, compared to Jotunheim anyway. So it's come along, but I'm not a fan of this road anymore. So I'll probably destroy everything at some point. I think what I'm going to end up doing is sort of build out this side of town actually how I want it to end up looking, and we'll slowly phase through and start moving these buildings around and putting them in sort of a more correct position. Try and rip up the plazas or place them in somewhere that makes sense so that I can still use them, because I don't think it costs anything to relocate, but it's definitely pretty sure you only get 50% if I salvage, so I'll just stop building plazas and I'll move them around. I'll most likely rip up all the small ones though, because they're kind of crap. So yeah, at least there's a bit of a plan now. It's not really worked out exactly how I wanted it, but having a plan going forwards, I should be able to salvage it. And it seems like my population is sort of stabilized. Still need a lot more people. I have the houses to support them, and I have crops, but not food. Lots of things to get going and get sorted. But anyway, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.